Here, the snow never melts completely. The air smells of winter, and hidden among the icy cliffs lives a creature of pure courage, the wild goat. This is not an ordinary goat. It's a living secret of nature, a symbol of survival, and a reminder that life is never easy, but courage makes it beautiful. High up in the cold mountains, when the morning sun touches the snow, a baby wild goat opens its eyes for the first time. Around her silence, cold winds, and endless rocks. Her mother keeps her warm, but danger hides behind every stone. Leopards, eagles, and wolves are always watching. Yet, this is nature's balance. The weak are given instincts, and the strong are taught patience. The wild goat's life is full of challenges. Every day is a fight for food, dry grass, leaves, roots, that's all she has. But even a single bite can be risky. A slip from the cliff, a falling stone, or a predator waiting in silence. Still, she doesn't stop, because for her, life is not about comfort, it's about courage. Did you know? A wild mountain goat can jump from one cliff to another, as if it's flying through the air. That's the secret of its survival. Its hooves grip tightly, its balance is perfect, and its speed is unmatched.
The story of the wild goat doesn't end on the mountain's edge, because beyond every cliff, there's another secret waiting in the silence of the Farik Jungle. Here, life is not just survival. It's an endless struggle between instinct and danger, courage and fear, hunger and hope. Deep below the snowy cliffs lie the hidden valleys of Farik Jungle. Few eyes have ever seen them. The sunlight barely touches these frozen paths, but they hold life quiet, strong, and wild. Here, the wild goats gather in small herds, led by an old and wise female, the matriarch of the mountains. She knows every trail, every safe rock, every shadow that hides danger. It's her wisdom that keeps the herd alive. Through storms, predators, and freezing nights, every season brings a new test. In spring, the cliffs melt and the ground becomes slippery. In summer, food grows scarce as the sun burns the greenery. In winter, snow buries the valleys for months. But the wild goat adapts, its body, its instincts, its courage, all designed for balance and endurance. Sometimes, even nature itself seems to test them. Avalanches crash down without warning, and yet the goats cling to life, standing still until the storm passes. That's the true power of patience, not to fight the storm, but to face it calmly. Above them circles the mighty golden eagle, a symbol of both threat and grace. For the young goats, it's a danger, but for nature, it's balance. When the eagle hunts, the herd scatters a storm of movement across stone and snow. But every loss becomes a lesson, and every escape strengthens their instincts. Wild goats communicate in ways few understand. A single stomp on the ground warns of predators. A short bleat calls for the herd. A calm gaze from the leader means safety. They don't speak, they sense. They don't plan, they react. Their world runs on instinct, unity, and trust. It's a silent system that has worked for thousands of years without a single word spoken. One night, deep in the Farik Jungle, lightning struck the mountain and the forest caught fire. Flames danced across the snow, turning white peaks into red light. The wild goats stood together, their eyes glowing in the darkness. Fear was there, but so was unity. Step by step, they climbed higher, towards safety, towards survival. That night, the forest changed forever, and so did the herd. Because even fire couldn't break what nature had built, the courage to live. When the sun rose the next day, the Farik Jungle was silent again.
Species like the ibex are known for climbing the world's most dangerous peaks with ease. It's nature's engineering silent but perfect. In the Farik Jungle, the biggest threat to wild goats is the snow leopard. Hidden behind rocks, it waits patiently for the perfect moment. But the goat senses danger. Its ears twitch, its eyes focus, and with one mighty leap, it escapes death. That's nature's secret: instinct, awareness, and courage. When snow covers everything and food becomes scarce, the wild goat digs under the snow to find roots and dry plants. Its thick fur keeps it warm, and its slow breathing helps it save energy. Every part of its body is designed to survive in nature's toughest conditions. It's not luck, it's adaptation. At night, when the moonlight shines on the snow, the herd of wild goats moves silently to the other side of the mountain. Their glowing eyes, their quiet steps, their unspoken bond, they all tell a story of fear, courage, and survival. A story that belongs only to nature. The wild goat of Farik Jungle teaches us that life is not meant to be easy, it's meant to be lived bravely, even when the ground slips or the paths disappear. If your heart is strong, you'll find your way. So next time you see a mountain or a wild goat climbing fearlessly, remember it's not just an animal, it's a symbol of strength, patience, and the secret of nature.